The number one strategic model, and I love this part of it, because when I started growing my business, and over 6 years ago I started a speaking, training, and coaching business, and from there I've just been expanding, and now I'm international. I have international clients and customers all over the world. I get to travel all over the country and speak to large and small audiences. And how I initially grew my business was really fascinating. So first off, I didn't know what I was doing, and I remember getting my first paid client, and that was really exciting. But I was like, well, how do I really book solid my one-on-one practice? And so I started exploring different ways of doing that. I joined a program in Denver, Colorado from Joe Saba. I don't know if you know Joe Saba, but he's been in the industry for a long time, and he has this program, How to Speak for Fun and Profit. So I went to that seminar, half-day seminar, and I learned that Rotary clubs and Lions clubs and all of these other clubs have these meetings all the time, that they're always looking for new and fresh speakers. So I started booking myself for free at a lot of these talks, 30-minute talks. I developed a couple of what I call signature presentations, which is what you're going to learn in the Business School for Change Agents. And I started delivering these talks all over town. And then I began to realize, okay, I'm in front of these audiences all the time, but it's almost like a high and buy kind of thing. I'm not creating a way to stay engaged and stay connected. And so I developed this one sheet where on one side of the sheet I had all the different things that I was talking about during that talk. It was 7 steps to creating instant connections with anybody. And so I delivered that talk all over town and finally developed this one sheet. I had all the different concepts so that I can give that to them so they can follow me during the talk. And then on the bottom, I had a checklist that said, check this box if you know of another group that George can serve, another audience that George can go speak to. Check this box if you would like to hire George for a speaking engagement. Check this box if you would like a complimentary one-on-one exploratory session with George. And so I'd collect those after the talks. I would reach out to the people who were interested in me, and then those talks eventually leaded to another talk, and then those talks eventually leaded to another talk. I remember getting my first paid speaking engagement. The Colorado Association of Realtors hired me for $500 to come in for 45 minutes and talk about instant rapport, 7 steps to creating instant connection with anybody. And I got so jazzed. I was like, oh, this is cool. You're going to pay me to talk about stuff I just talk about anyway? So I got all excited, right? And then I recognized that the sheet that I created allowed me to connect with other audiences. And then I did a bunch of exploratory sessions with a lot of people who were interested in working with me one-on-one. And as a result of that, I booked my one-on-one business solid within 2 years of starting my business. And I got to the point where my calendar was booked solid. I couldn't take on any more clients. I was referring people out to other change agents that were also my friends. I remember finally leveraging and creating a group coaching program. And that's how I booked my one-on-one business solid. And then I stepped into another level of delivering online and virtual presentations, teleseminars and webinars, and doing my signature presentation, which is one of the things you're going to learn in the Business School for Change Agents, is how do you develop a signature presentation that adds value to your target audience and then get booked virtually all over the world. And so I started doing that, and as a result of that, just people started finding out about me and listening to the content, hiring me for one-on-one coaching and mentoring, joining my other programs. And so it all was like this ripple effect. But the number one strategic model that I'm going to teach you and you're going to learn in the Business School for Change Agents 2015 fall semester is you're going to grow your live and virtual speaking businesses, and you're going to drive those people into your one-on-one business, which is how you're going to get fully booked.